Rar, everyone. This is Rar Sham again with another random acts of teamwork. And here I am in the Tier 7 Premium Nelson, British battleship with 3 guns in the front. And this is an interesting ship where it's not exactly made for battle tanking. There's not a lot of armor in the front, but the design essentially forces you to battle tank in the game. So, we're in a Tier 7 battle, and we're going to go towards Charlie Point. I know in a lot of these games people like to want to cover each other, so they choose either Alpha and Bravo, or A and B, or B and C. But the way Wargaming has set up these maps, it's a lot easier to really go after the opposite ends and flank in the middle. And if you're quick enough, you can capture the undecided people in the middle, or those that just want to camp. But we're going to go straight towards Charlie and see what kind of trouble we can get into. And as you can see, not a lot happens until a little bit later, but we'll go forward. So a couple things I like about the Nelson is it's fast, the rudder shift is quite good, and it's very accurate, meaning that the groupings, the fire groupings of the shells, is very close together, and the dispersion is very small. So you get a lot of more shells on target than you do otherwise. So we now have a destroyer and a cruiser capping Charlie Point. And it looks like they're in there getting their clicks, and we're finding some opposition. Oh, a grass bay has come up, and he looks to be... Oh, he's taken out one of our cruisers or destroyers. You can't really see it on this little tiny preview window. And he wants to take out the Grimyashki. Very able little ship. Too bad that this tier, its detection radius is very large. So I'm going to just charge in after this grass bay, and doesn't help that he turned the moment I fired, but he's a pretty smart player too. And then we have an Omaha coming up. And there is the first citadel. Oh, They're gonna crash. Oh, they did crash. Oh no. That just helped. Another thing I like about the Nelson compared to the Tier 9 Japanese battleship, the Izumo, is that all three of its turrets have the same angle, firing angles, that you don't really need to wait for one turret to fully rotate from the port side to the starboard side to get them all firing. And there goes the first of several. Now, just to finish off the grass bay, he's probably going to turn once I fire this. Hopefully I get enough lead. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Now, not a lot has been spotted down this way. There's a battleship and another ship incoming from the left. But we're going to go and engage this Koenig. Where's it? Ooh, and he slowed down. Didn't expect that. I think, as you can see on the map, there's a last spotted position of another battleship that's going to be coming up on the right. So I'm not going to really want to fully commit to exiting this channel until I know exactly where that battleship is. And then, if he gives... Oh, and he's just spotted. It's a lot closer than I imagined. So we need to get rid of him. And I signaled to the Grimmy. We need to get rid of this guy. Oh, and so many hits. And the Grimmy actually is trying his best not to die. He's already low health, 50%. Ooh. Just missed all those torpedoes. But the Grimmy serves as a good distraction for me.
The ship is on fire.
I don't think any of these battleships want to be torped. So, now, let's go charge in and try to hit this guy's broadside. I'm aiming for the engine spaces, the citadels, the ammo racks. And the Grimmy sent out its torps. Looks like, oh, 2. 3, yeah! So many torps came out. The problem with capping B in a battleship is eventually you're going to be in the middle of a crossfire. Like that guy in the middle. Don't really want to be caught in my own crossfire. just made sure that we know that there is something down to the south, but he's behind the island and doesn't really pose that much of a threat right now, whereas this guy does. Get into bow, tanking position.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Gonna try to get more of his guns on me. Hopefully give me a flatter surface to broadside. Don't really need to citadel all the time, but citadels are nice. And there's another decent salvo. They all coming for me. And I don't want to give too much of a broadside towards everybody. So I'm slowing down and
Our victory is in sight.
keeping an eye on everybody. Here he comes. He wants to get all those guns on me.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Keep an eye on that one last ship flanking me. Oh, hello. Manual fire control on my secondaries. This guy's gonna go down if one of those secondary hits. Oh no, and Charlie has been captured. Don't like that, but really want to ignore him, but we've got bigger fish to fry. And there he is. Now let's dance. Ooh, he's coming in for a bow tanking run. Maybe even a ram. No, it doesn't look like a ram. Ooh, big hit from them.
The ship is on fire. Enemy battleship sunk.
It's too bad we lost that Grimmy. It's a good decoy. There we go. Finishing off with 140,000 damage. 500,000 credits earned. 7,500 experience earned. Not that I need to earn experience on the ship itself, but always good for training captains. As you can see, there's the team result screen. So, thank you very much for watching. I know my voice sounds a little boring, but uh, let me know what I can do to be better, and we'll see you again soon. Happy shipping. Bye, guys.